What's up, guys? I need to get the fuck out of here. And by that, I mean to get out of my arena. I've been grinding for 5 hours straight, and I nearly made it out. I didn't. I just keep selling games. Most of these games, they're very winnable. I just end up choking really hard and losing. And, um, I obviously need to crank out a video, or else I'm no longer considered a clasher. So, anyways, no, I haven't played Clash all day prior to any of this. I had gone to the grocery store for my mother, actually. She wanted me to pick her up some groceries so she could make mole, or mole. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that in English. Any professional Spanish to English translators can go ahead and find out what the good translation is, whatever. Um, yeah, pick that up. It's some like I don't. This is also what I was wanted to describe. It's like a chocolate freaking. It's a chocolate-based sauce, but it's also like spicy and savory. However, it's like not something that goes on like desserts or anything. It goes on like rice or chicken. It's strange. I've had it for like most of my life. It's not like it's something new to me or anything, but uh, it's never occurred to me how like strange as a cuisine it is. You know, it doesn't really sound like things that would go together. Chocolate and meat or chocolate and rice just don't sound that like. I guess there's rice-based pastries, but that's okay. That doesn't count, dude. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyways, we were up against the Chad Grim Trunks from the Regalos clan. Also, I don't want to show up. I don't want to show off any more Spanish for today. I was gonna say that's President Spanish, and my camera's lagging. Is it? Uh, I don't know why I keep doing this every video where my fucking camera starts lagging. I also need a damn haircut, dude. I look freaking Chud Light. Whatever. Whatever, man. Stop downing on yourself. Don't down on yourself. But I also kind of want to talk a little bit about this like interaction I had while checking out. So as you know, I'm not like a freaking Sigma at socializing, so I just go to the local self-checkout. Also, I didn't have that many items to really justify going to a person, like getting that shit bagged and whatnot. But at my Walmart, there's like these two kinds of kiosks. There's the ones with the bag right next to them, and then there's the ones that that was my tower. There's the ones that like have their own little conveyor belt to pay with. There's these fellas like in front of me. So this is why I was waiting for them. This is why I clarified this, because there's these people. They were right. Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna be okay? Please tell me I'm gonna be okay. Come on, please, please. Easy dub. But yeah, no. I was checking out, and there's these fellas who were in front of me. They only had like a few items, so reasonably you'd expect for them to not take that long. However, like after they scanned all their items, I found that they were taking like fucking 35 years. I don't want to say it didn't. I might be like heavily exaggerating because like I don't know, no one likes waiting in line. But yeah, maybe like a solid 10 or 15 minutes they were just like sitting there. Also weirdly enough, they were like buying like a lot of cat food, like these tins of cat food. It was like a crap ton of them. And this starts leading into like, okay, I'm gonna talk like how I was thinking in the moment. Okay, I was just thinking at the moment that these guys were just like the biggest freaking pricks ever, dude. They were taking forever. Like, what was going on here? Fucking 10, 15 minutes at the line, and I noticed that while I was paying for my items, because like they finally got done eventually. Uh, I look down and I see that there's a card on the floor, and this is when I had the great like epiphany that oh shit, these guys like were missing their card. I was thinking they were like pricks the whole time, but really they weren't that bad. Uh, Obviously I stole their card and I bought the Pass Royale with it. Haha, funny. No, I didn't. Uh, I picked up the card while I was mid-paying. There was also people behind me, which is low-key annoying as shit. They were gonna think I was a prick then too, because if okay, I reckon if I was thinking that about those guys, they were gonna think the same about me. But uh, self-consciousness aside, yeah, I had to go all the way back. And I had to run all the way to the exit. go up to them and say like, "Yo, here's your card," and I felt really bad because they're like, "Oh, cool, dude, thank you so much." Like, I was lucky, thought I lost that shit. I was like, "No, it was just there. Don't know, I didn't see it." But like the whole time, I was just thinking they were the biggest fucking dicks. The whole, we're just holding up the line, but no, it wasn't that deep. Um, Either way, I guess there would have been some pay-related reason if they were holding up the line, so it was like somewhat like insensitive to believe so that they were taking long just to be mean. Uh, like that would be just be irrational, I think. But yeah, no, I guess that's kind of the moral of the story. Just don't assume things. Not that there really was like this was like the best scenario of it. I'm sure there's like way worse places to assume things. Like right now, I'm assuming this guy has this guy. It's Sarah, dude. I didn't even notice Sarah from The Walking Dead. Holy shit! These two Spirit Empresses are going to Pound Town in the tower. Bye bye, Sarah from The Walking Dead. Hit you with some love. And yeah, that Mega Knight's not gonna do a thing. Okay, I was initially gonna say something mean about Sarah, like, oh, her freaking parents are definitely like the same last name, but no, remember we learned our lesson about assuming things. This guy's wishing us good luck right off the bat. We have a nice humble opponent, and clearly I can't pronounce his clan's name, Brutal Dante, with a cross. I can pronounce his regular name, however I cannot pronounce his um, clan name. Don't know what the reference is there. I'm not gonna look too deep into it. Whatever. This guy's playing Sparky Mega Knight, as any man should. Any man, growing boy. Brutal Dante's a growing boy, and much like any other growing boy, he obviously is well nourished and well fed. However, we can assume he has a deep insecurity about the size of his Johnson. Don't know where I'm pulling this from. Yeah, never mind. That's what I was talking about. We don't assume things anymore. And that is lovely rocket value. Thank you, King. We'll hit him with a thanks. Why is that even a freaking option in this game? When the fuck would you need to use that? I hate these fucking chat options. As you'd assume, grinding through like 37 games, 30 billion games, whatever, you know. I ran into so many times, so many yappers who use the chat options. They don't use the emotes, they just use the chat options. Why the fuck would you need thanks? Actually, that's it. Why would you need thanks or wow? Thanks, wow. I could see oops maybe like being used, but gosh damn, those are definitely added in just to be a fucking asshole. And I don't like people who yap in this game. I'm fine with yappers IRL. Depends on how. Depends on their type of yap, but that's a conversation for another time. Yeah, your Sparky's dead, little bro. Don't know why you keep throwing a Schmegmanite at it. Yeah, there goes your Schmegmanite. Here comes my big balanced balloon, BVB. And there goes the big balanced ability to take out the wizard for a free, yeah, big rocket coming your way. Bam. Boom. Ow. Do you have a cold sore? I don't have a cold sore. Must have been kissing the wrong faces today. Oh, what the fuck? Dude. Did you just see that? My game lagged. I think my camera... Yeah, my camera's been lagging this whole time, is it not? I have like a spidey sense for it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, King. There goes Tiger. Big rocket's gonna miss. That was all part of my plan. And no fucking shot, dude. You have 2 seconds. Easy dub. Well played. Give him a kiss. I did not blow a kiss, by the way. Why do I keep... My blinks are delayed.